You guys, this is Fang Session VA here. I'm literally recording this for a third time. um, and in today's video is something I've been looking forward to every year, which is the Christmas special. And it's something that I've tried to do every year, obviously. No matter how big or small. You know, the idea is I always try to do one because, again, I love Christmas. And, you know, I always want to make sure that I can do something cool for you all, even if it may not get a lot of views. At the end of the day, I don't care about the views. Even though there are days I do, because going off topic here, if people will allow me to be a Grinch or a Ebenezer for just a split second, there's nothing more annoying to me having a channel that's around that's around 1950 subs, and my videos don't get that many views. But there's a reason for that, and I'll make sure I don't make the same habit anymore, to where I go through multiple months without recording. So, anyways, going back on topic, is that I did come up with a cool idea for a Christmas video. Unfortunately, it came to me too late, and if I want to do what I want to do for it, it would have to take plenty of months, because I'm going to have to commission art. I'm going to have to get other voice actors, because unfortunately I can't voice Amy. You know, I can't voice any of the other characters I have in mind. So I'm going to be needing some help. And so, to give you all a little hint, is that I'm going to be having the Sonic characters reenact a very beloved Christmas story. I'm not going to say what it is until the video comes out, or I start teasing it the month before. I'm not sure what my plans are yet. Is that I do know I'm going to get started on it sometime next year. And I have a particular style I want the art to be. So, this is going to be the biggest project I've ever done on this channel, I think. And so, that is why in this year's Christmas special, we're going to do something a little bit more from the heart. We're going to be discussing our gaming Christmas memories, and just general, just good Christmas memories. Because at the end of the day, I do generally believe that Christmas is a happy time. I know that, you know, there's that case to be made, like, you know, depending on what someone has gone through, it can also be a bad time. But I know that for me and my family, especially my mom, we all want to celebrate Christmas, even if some of us are not fully in it. But that's not the case for me. I'm fully feeling the Christmas spirit, which is unfortunate, because I have to play catch up with all my Christmas specials and movies I normally watch. But that's the thing with grief, and that's what makes holidays hard. And especially when it just happened 2 months ago. I'm not going to fully say what happened until I make a dedicated video to that. I think that I gave you all some good hints on what I'm talking about here. So, with that said, of course I couldn't do this without my co-pilot.
Hi. I am you.
So, we're actually recording this on early Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Because right now, when this video goes live, she's currently driving up here.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a fun drive up there.
That's gonna be a... I can't wait till you see the reaction of my town. Or just
yeah,
hear
I know.
the reaction.
Yeah.
So, would you like to start?
Well, this one kind of deals with a video game franchise, but it has like multiple different, I guess you could say, subcategories. This one I do remember vividly well because I always wondered how my parents got a hold of it as a kid. There was one Christmas year, I think I was maybe... No, yeah, I was 5 because that's when I started watching Pokemon a lot. And one Christmas morning on Christmas morning that year when I woke up, I saw that there was those sleeve binder slot things that holds up to 9 cards. There was one sitting there with Japanese Pokemon cards in it. And I'm sitting here going...
And was this the Southern Island set?
No. It was random Japanese Pokemon cards. Southern Island set I got way later on. But now that I'm older, I always sit here and thought, how in the world did they get a hold of those? Because I didn't question it as a kid.
You know what? That's always something that we always wondered. Like, how did we end up with these Japanese Pokemon cards in America? But as we learned, probably from watching various YouTubers, there was probably import shops that was probably bringing them in. Is because the fact matter is, even back then, you could import Japanese products. But you had to go to a store that had connections to Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great memory. And actually, I'm gonna bounce a memory off of yours. This is also Pokemon related.
Okay.
Now, this was still when, like, this might have been maybe the first or second year I was into Pokemon. Because obviously, too, right, you know, the greatest thing about me and Mizu here is that we grew up during the whole Pokemon hype. If you know what that was.
Oh,
you
yeah.
You know exactly what that was. And, well, obviously, they also made action figures. They made all kinds of merch for Pokemon to be sold here in America. And one thing I remember that they got, and this was always my favorite thing, and I still have them, is there's these certain figures. On the bottom of them, there's these 2 holes to where if you had either the tall Ash Ketchum holding a Pokeball or the Pokemon Stadium,
I remember those.
These figures, if you had the Battle Stadium, you could have 2 Pokemon battle each other. And ironically enough, the Battle Station, after thinking about it, I think it was modeled after Pokemon the first movies. Mewtwo's.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, for like things that we can find pictures of, we're definitely going to edit those in so that you guys can see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And then for the Ash, you know, if I remember, because again, I still have all mine. You can press the belt buckle on him, and it's actual lines recorded by Veronica Taylor, the freaking OG voice actress for Ash, saying, and if I remember correctly, she would have Ash say like the Pokemon that's currently on top of the Pokeball, that and you can even battle. There will, you know, there will even be a battle and all that. And I love these things. I remember I had the whole Charmander line and the whole Water Canto starter line, because I'm not even going to bother saying his damn name because we all know I suck with S words.
Squirtle.
Thank you. I think I might have had Bulbasaur and Ivysaur and Venusaur too. But I know that I definitely had Pikachu and Raichu, and I had Geodude and Graveler. I'm pretty sure there was a Graveler, don't quote me on that. But I freaking love this thing.
If there was, I'll show a picture of it. I actually remember those. I don't think I ever got them, but I definitely remember those.
Yeah, they were like one of my most favorite toys growing up that I had. I kind of want to go to where all my old stuff is and drag them out and play with it again, honestly.
I can't blame you on that one. Like, legit, cannot blame you.
Alright, your turn.
Let's see, well, this one, I want to say technically it was a Christmas present, but it also was at the same time, because my birthday's after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But there was one year that, no, wait. I do remember my mom told me about this because I was 3 at the time when I got this. My Sega Genesis was a Christmas gift. Yeah. So, and then 2 years later, I got a Nintendo 64.
Yes, the infamous Genesis and N64 story.
It ain't my fault, man. I've been playing Sonic the Hedgehog since I was 3. Then started playing Mario when I was 5.
Just remember, Nintendo does what Sega can't.
Oh my god. This beast over here.
One of my other Christmas memories. This is actually right. This was the year that trying to remember if it was before or after Attack of the Clones came out. I'm pretty sure that it was before, because the toy lines for Star Wars always came out before the movies.
That is true.
But there was one year, and I remember this perfectly. Oh ho ho, I remember this as clear as day. I got this massive haul of Star Wars figures.
Okay, just for context, how big was the haul?
I think I got a few figures, and I got three. I got 4 vehicles.
Dang!
I can't remember the figurines, but as for the vehicles, I got the speeder that Anakin and Obi-Wan flew while chasing Zam.
Oh, shit.
I had Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter from Attack of the Clones, and what was cool about it is that the wings came off, and it would have this interceptor attack mode, which kind of makes me wonder: was that created just for the toy part of it, or was the Jedi Starfighter originally was going to be able to do that?
That's what I'm wondering as well, with you saying that now.
Because there's a green switch on the bottom of the hull of the ship. If you press it, it would launch the wings off, and then it would reveal like some more weaponry. The freaking S-foils will like pop up. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that was created just for the toy, or like if those starfighters were actually meant to do that, but they just didn't find any use for it. And then I got YouTube. You better not demonetize my video with what I'm about to say.
I was about to try to help you finish your sentence there, dear.
Thank you. Jango Fett's version of the iconic Slave 1. And if you need to, you can bleep out that word just in case. And by the way, Disney, I'm still calling his freaking ship that. I'm not calling it the Fire Spray.
I don't know why they needed it.
That's
it's like, I know
topic
what
for Vindictum's Cantinas.
Yeah.
But then of course there's my pride and joy. I had the frickin' clone gunship.
You had the clone gunship? Hey, yo!
Yeah.
Bro!
And I think that might also been the same year that I got my voice activated R2-D2.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Good year. Good year.
I'd say that was a good year. Because, good lord. God, I'm trying to think of when... So I know there was... Well, there was technically the year when I got my first computer in 2004. Because that was a Christmas and a birthday gift together.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the most funniest thing that happened. My mom and dad had hid it outside in one of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And they planned on going to get it, you know, bringing it in on, you know, bringing it in Christmas Eve, you know, and all that to surprise me with it. Funny thing, when they did that, my dad forgot where he put it and had to search for it, and I didn't get it till after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But I still got really shocked and surprised because I'm sitting here going, wait, I'm getting a computer? Oh, dang. I got really excited because it was my first computer.
I'm going to assume if the foxy floof existed back then, I would imagine that's when your inner foxy floof would be like, which goal?
Which goal? Yeah, that was also when I discovered the internet.
Ah, yes, the world of the internet.
Yeah! And it didn't help around that time I was fixated on Beyblade and Sonic the Hedgehog a lot.
Yeah. Isn't that right, Raycom's girl?
Don't be throwing out my DeviantArt name like that. Hey, yo! Ever since I've told... I know this is a bit off topic, but I'm just getting this out of the way. Ever since I've told some of our Discord friends about my DeviantArt name, they will not stop teasing me about it now.
Oh, they've also joined me in doing that, huh?
Yes! You and Ryan, and I think Hazard did it to me once. And I'm just
I
sitting
just
here...
want you to know, we're not apologizing.
I know you're not! Anyways, your turn again, since I shared about my computer experience that I got.
Okay. My family likes to have some fun with me when it came to presents, because they would throw me something that relates to a big gift, but then they will be like, oh, no, you don't know that. It could be for anything. One year they tried doing that with my Nintendo DS game pouch, where you can insert the games and then you can insert the console in there.
Yeah.
I freaking opened that up, and I'm like, holy crap, I'm getting a freaking DS, and they're like, no, you don't know that. That could be for anything. Me, it clearly says Nintendo DS, and like, if I remember, I think I got actually mad, because I'm like, it's literally right there.
It says the proof right there. It says Nintendo DS.
To quote Willy Wonka, it's right there, black and white, clear as crystal. And then, of course, if I remember, the next thing they had me open was Super Mario 64 DS.
Bruh, if that wasn't a dead enough giveaway, that game definitely was.
And then I finally opened up my DS. Now, this was the launch DS, so like it was the more like fatter top screen and then like the more smaller bottom screen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that DS is no longer around, RIP, because again, that was still when I would rage at games. So, a DS that can close? Well, let's see here. What holding that top screen on there? Oh, look. What happens if I just start trying to pull it? You can probably imagine what happened after that.
It became dead, so.
Yeah, it basically became just a Game Boy Advance, in a sense.
True, you aren't wrong. You aren't wrong. So.
Go on.
No, wait, are you done with yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so this you talking about handheld consoles. This reminds me of a funny time. When we got a PSP. Not the Vita, a PSP. The original. Before we got a Vita later, way later on. Same with the 3DS. But, I remember... Now I was kind of a little shit for doing this. But Mom had wrapped up the PSPs, that way me and my nephew wouldn't know what they were. Me being the little shit at the time I was, kinda sneakily unwrapped it and started playing it a few days before Christmas. I know I shouldn't have, but I did anyways.
Please do.
That's the only one time I was a little shit. That was the only one time. And then on Christmas Day, my nephew was wondering how I got up so far ahead of the game already. I was just like, ah. Well, you see. He got upset because I already knew what we was getting.
Did your mom know?
No.
Did you ever tell her afterwards?
I told her a few years later and she smacked me upside the head. I got a gift slap upside the head.
Was it a playful one?
Yeah, it was a playful one.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the one time I was a little shit.
Okay, this one's gonna get people laughing.
And I say we should let this one be the last one since we're already 26 minutes in. We don't want to make this too long.
Oh my god, there's so many memories we can do though.
I mean, we could always do a part 2.
That's true. That's true. Who knows? I think what I'll do is we'll swap schedules around. I think we'll do the part 2 one for actual Christmas, and then.
I mean, we could since Christmas is on a Monday.
But so as a kid, and I'm still kind of like this even now, even though that I have gotten better with like But as a kid, oh my god, I would get so impatient with
What kid doesn't?
I would wake up early. Really early.
I'm listening.
Woke up early, went downstairs, I see the presents all around the tree.
Oh, I think I know where this is going. Oh no.
Present down there. Every single one. Not just mine, but also my sister's, and who knows.
Oh no! Yeah, I had a funny feeling where this was going.
And if I forgot how the story went, I think my sister was the one that caught me. And I actually remember this, actually. This is still a vivid memory of mine.
Oh boy, how did this one go?
My sister went up, told our mom what happened. She comes down. And that my poor mom had to stay up all night to rewrap all the gifts. And she ran out of wrapping paper.
Oh no.
And apparently how the story goes, I wasn't bothered one bit, even if I knew what everyone was getting. I still enjoyed opening up those gifts.
That's just as bad as the story of what my mom told me what my older siblings did, but that's for another time.
There is one more one I want to at least do one more.
Okay, go ahead.
One of my most favorite Christmases that I ever had. And trust me, there was a lot of them. Was that I got Guitar Hero World Tour.
Oh.
Now here's the thing, I didn't just get the bundle with the guitar and the game. I got the whole thing. I got the freaking drum set. And the freaking mic.
Oh!
Which, fun fact, I think that there was some of my early videos where I actually used that mic to record. Fun fact. That whole Christmas, that's all what we were doing. Because, you know, that was still when Guitar Hero was so fresh on everyone's mind. It was popular, it was hype, people wasn't getting fatigued. And it was just fun. And because of Guitar Hero, I wanted to start the guitar. And plus also me getting into rock music and kind of metal music at the time. Christmas 2010, I got my first guitar.
Which gold?
Christmas of 2015, I got my Gibson Les Paul. No, 2015, I got my Marshall amp, which I still use to this day. It's right in front of me, actually. Anyways, if there was a cut here, for some reason, some audio problems started happening on either of our side.
It was weird, man.
But anyways, again, what I'm saying is that, Marshall amp is quite literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will definitely, we're definitely going to do a part 2, which is going to be interesting because we're going to be in the same room when we record that, hopefully, if this plan I have planned out works. But you all know what to do if you enjoy this. Drop your own Christmas memory down below. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.